A real mentor sees the potential you don't even see in yourself.
It's a first step. You can explore and build things that other people are building.
When Ritesh Agarwal was struggling, Peter Thiel took a $100,000 bet on him. That's how Oyo was born. Benjamin Graham handheld Warren Buffett, one of the greatest investors of our time.
Most people who end up doing something meaningful are people who seek truth, who are not trying to fake it.
The world's greatest outliers weren't born, they were ignited. But one can't just rely on luck to get spotted by the perfect mentor.
The product is not clear to me, and my sense is it's not clear to you either.
That's why Anshuman, the co-founder of SST, wanted to utilize his extensive industry network to support the exceptional students of SST.
Okay. Hi, I'm Anshuman. I'm one of the co-founders here at Scalar School of Technology. For the advancement of tech, sure, you need a cohort-based learning institute like there is Scalar School of Technology. And this is the first step in that direction, is how do we nurture the best talent and nudge them to start exploring ideas which would advance humanity.
Scalar School of Technology's Luminaries Club is where the top 1% of students meet the top 1% of the industry, where ideas meet expert guidance, where the sparks meet gasoline, and it all begins with its first mentor, Prasanna, the co-founder of Rippling.
So Luminaries Club came out of some late night discussions between me and Anshuman and Abhimanyu, thinking through how we can massively accelerate.
He isn't just a mentor. He's someone who's built at the highest level. As the co-founder of Rippling, a $15 billion company backed by Y Combinator, Prasanna is here at Scalar School of Technology to help shape the next generation of builders.
The way you sort of change the United States is, not by sort of fixing its school education system or every job ever. It is by creating a Y Combinator, which produces a Sam Altman, and, he creates, a massive sort of AI surplus in the United States, right? So that is what we're dealing with. It is basically the world is always changed by a small group of highly ambitious people, not by fixing the average of the population. In fact, the world that we live in or I live in is driven by extreme power laws. It's only a few people matter. The rest don't really matter. If you want to predict the outcome of the world, you just have to predict what a few different people will do, and not the crowd. The crowds don't really stand a chance. They don't make an impact.
Important are two things. One is extreme amount of curiosity. You explore and explore and explore, and then you keep questioning why things happen a certain way. You keep asking the why of things, and that will basically help you stumble on facts which are, essentially what we said, right? Like ideas that you believe in, but the world contradicts. And the second thing is confidence on your abilities. There is no engineer in this world who knows everything.
If you're able to sort of build a group of people who are thinking like you, then it goes a long way in in contextualizing what you're doing, which the rest of the society does not understand. So the secret of these sort of high innovation places is just binding together the group of crazies who go out and do legitimate exploration, not exploration which feels right, not exploration which if you explain to your friend, they'll feel like, yeah, of course, AI agents, let's do AI agents, right? Fuck that.
Most people who end up doing something meaningful are people who seek truth, who are not trying to fake it.
Then, Prasanna uncovered what building at scale looks like. He didn't sugarcoat it. He spoke about clarity, about the danger of chasing trends, and about building from first principles.
So this is the idea I actually submitted in the form. So I thought I was supposed to pitch this idea, but I have a slightly better idea which I'll discuss with you later.
There are 2 classes per week. A 40-year-old guy comes.
It's a first step. You can explore and build things that other people are building.
At noon, the cohort was split into 6 groups. Each group was a mix of hackers, builders, AI tinkerers, and ideators. For the next 4 hours, each fellow got 10 minutes to pitch their idea.
Janish, and I am building Python. So I won't be presenting anything. I would be looking more onto it.
It is a fine first project. Okay.
In this Web3 space, there are 4 pillars that actually make up Web3, right?
It is something that you can get your hands dirty with so that you can start learning how to customize it, what's possible, what's not possible.
So my idea was to have anonymous, not necessarily completely anonymous, but a safe space and a publishable space. These independent journalists and authors can publish their articles, they publish their reports, something which grants them affiliation and credibility.
Prasanna listened.
I think it's a fine first project to get started.
Questioned.
What is it that you believe that other people don't believe?
Challenged.
Why should I do that as a developer?
And often unlocked something deeper, in their thinking.
and and perhaps like see if you can build something that you can give to others and stuff.
Some showed wireframes, some showed code, but all of them had one thing in common: raw ambition.
Mind where they can figure out opportunities in every sector, that would be a great success. In fact, we hope that some of these people will then go and create really successful and audacious companies in the future, and will end up generating a lot of wealth, not just for themselves, but everybody around themselves.
And hence, the Luminaries Club was born.